Going on? What's going on, people? What's going on? Welcome back to another live video, guys. Like I told you guys all the time, I'm going to be doing these live videos every Saturday from 3 p.m. Eastern Time to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I want to get back to the same routine. I feel like a lot of people have personal questions regarding aircraft maintenance engineering, and a lot of people don't have the opportunity to book a consultation, right? This live video is more to like interact with you guys and give the people up the chance who can now book a consultation, to come out here and ask questions, right? So I'm gonna be doing these live videos at least once every week. So it's gonna be on Saturdays, 3 p.m. Eastern time to 5 p.m. Eastern time, right? And before I start these live videos, guys, if you are trying to get your resume done, you want to learn more about aircraft maintenance engineering, you will need help with your resume, you need help with interviews, you need help with your car's examination. I put the link in the description on how to book a consultation, right? All you got to do is click the link, book a consultation, and we can have a one-on-one conversation. All right. For you guys that are new to this channel, my name is Peter. I'm a licensed aircraft maintenance engineer, and I have hundreds of video regarding aircraft maintenance engineer on my channel. I make videos regarding aircraft mechanics. I also show a day in my life, what I do on a daily basis. Right. So it's a good way. It's a good way, man. And this is my Instagram right here, Peter Janded, PeterJanded. You can always shoot me a text there. Okay, I'm always ready to help you guys out. All right. I'm gonna be doing this live video once every week, every Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern time to 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'm trying to get back to the same routine over again. I had a long break, all right. I had a long break from vacation, but now I'm back. All right. So yeah, today we are gonna be talking about how to become an aircraft maintenance engineer in Canada. Um, I know I've made a lot of videos regarding these, right? But people new people come to my channel every day and they gotta learn something, right? So yeah, so basically there are two ways to become an aircraft maintenance engineer in Canada. The first way is by going to school, right? So you gotta go to school. Usually the program is for like 2 years, right? When it comes to selecting the right school, I usually recommend you to first look at a province that has a lot of opportunity, right? That's one of the requirements I usually tell people, because you want to be in a province whereby when you graduate from school, you want to have the ability to get a job as fast as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, choosing the wrong province, starting off your career, man, it can hurt you, and not to even talk about relocation. Like, let's say, for example, your goal is to go to like a really, really small city, right? But now you got to relocate to a new city when you get a job, right? You might as well just start it in the city you want to get a job, right? And let's say in the future you get your license, now you can get a better opportunity in whatever city you want to, right? So yeah, so you got to go to school for 2 years. Once you graduate from school, then you work as an apprentice for 2 years and 6 months, right? After your first 2 years of working as an apprentice, you are liable to write your license exam, so you can actually start your license process, right, by submitting your document to Transport Canada, right. Once you submit all your documents to Transport Canada, that they give you they evaluate your document and give you the authorization to write your car's examination. You write your car's examination if you graduate to accreditation, and if you don't graduate accreditation, you got to write 4 examinations, right? So after your examination, you pass, you get your license, right? The other way is by working as an apprentice for 4 years, right? Once you work as an apprentice for 4 years, now you got to write 4 examinations. Me personally, I always recommend you to go through the school route, because it's just a lot of more benefit. There's more benefit going to school. All right. So yeah, guys, if you guys have any personal questions regarding aircraft maintenance engineering, um, this live video is for us to interact and talk, right? All you gotta do is just either drop your questions in the comment section, or you can join the live video by clicking on this link. I'm going to post the link one more time, right? You guys can join the live by just clicking on this link. All right. I just posted the link one more time in the comment section. All right. But yeah, if you guys have any personal questions, please drop it in the comment section. I'm here for 2 hours. So from 3 p.m. Eastern time to 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'm actually gonna be working tonight, so but it's okay. I'm back on the grind. I want to help people out, So yeah, what is it called? If you guys have any questions, please, this is the perfect time for us to interact. All right. We got one question. Hey, bro, we talked on Instagram a little bit ago. I ended up accepting maintenance at Centennial. I can't wait to get started. Yeah, I remember you. I remember you, man. I'm glad. I'm glad. Centennial College, honestly, Centennial College. I remember you had two between Mohawk and Centennial College, right? Um, both schools are nice. They have a lot of benefit. Like I told you guys, some schools do provide core program, right? I'm not sure if Centennial still does that right now, but like I know they usually do that in the past, and they have a lot of connections with companies, right? But definitely Centennial College is a good school. In terms of protocols, they have like almost 4, 5, 6 aircraft. They actually have the new Global 7500, which will be nice for both maintenance and avionics in order to learn, right? So yeah, Centennial College is definitely a good school. I went to Centennial College, and trust me, in terms of like the protocol, right? They definitely prep me up for practical. The only thing I don't like about some schools is they don't really tell you. Yes, they teach you the school, the educational aspect, right? But when it comes to like the real life, like how to find a job, how to build a resume, I feel like it's as important as education, also. But it's okay. They don't have to teach you guys. I'm here to teach you guys, how to build a really good, attractive resume, how to get prepared for an interview. So if it's something you are interested, if you're an apprentice right now who just graduated and you need that type of help, this is something I help apprentices out. Like I said, it's a service I do provide, right? And I do help people out with it, right? So basically all you got to do is click the link. I'm going to drop the link one more time, right? Click the link and book a consultation. I'm also going to put it in the description so you guys can see it, right? All you got to do is click the link and book a consultation. Hey, what's going on, man? How are you? I went to the open house. The Global 7000 is so nice. It's pretty big. The professor were very, yeah. Crazily enough, I was actually on the program, the 7500. I didn't build, but like I was one of the people that actually assembled the first FTVs. So basically, FTVs are flight test vehicles, the first aircraft ever. So basically, for manufacturing companies, they have to build, I think, close to 5 FTVs. But anyways, Bombardier that time they built 5 FTVs, right? So basically, they have to, each aircraft is designed for a specific type of test to pass the airworthiness, right? In order for them to get the airworthiness directive for that aircraft. But yeah, I actually was part of the team that manufactured the first FTVs. FTV1, I remember that. FTV1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the real production was from 7,006, 7,007. Yeah. But yeah, good experience. Good experience. So we have one question here. Can I start applying for apprenticeship before I graduate, like my second year? 100%. I usually recommend people to start applying for apprenticeship like 3 months before your graduation. Especially if you had the opportunity to do a co-op program. right? So let's say, for example, the school you are, right? They gave you the chance to work in a company for to do a job shadowing, right? If you have that opportunity before you finish that job shadow, you want to get some contact, you want to get some, the managers contact, the team leads, and also some couple AMEs, right? Before you graduate, like 3 months, start sending your resume. Hey man, I'm about to graduate. I have 3 months, 2 months. Please, I need help with, finding to in order to get a job. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. If you get a cool program anywhere, right? I usually recommend people 3 months before graduation, because by the time everyone graduates, you are graduating with almost 200 students, not only from your school, you're graduating people from other schools also, right? And now imagine almost like 1,000 students flooded into the market, right? There's not 1,000 jobs out there for all the apprentices. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a high competition, you know? So that's why you gotta prep yourself a little bit ahead of people, right? And when it comes to that stage, this is something I could definitely help you out with, man. In terms of building the right resume, interview preparation. I actually gonna be dropping some videos of interview preparation I did for some couple apprentices that actually got them a job. Right, I'm gonna be dropping it on YouTube so you guys can have an idea of what type of questions these companies be asking them. Right, and if you get to that stage, it's something I could definitely help you out with. I have helped close to this year alone. I've helped up to 12 apprentices to get a job. Right, I've helped up to 12 apprentices to get a job. Last month, I literally worked with this AMP technician. Never studied in Canada, never had no Canadian education, no Canadian experience, right? But he got the opportunity to have an AMP license, right? But regardless, it was still hard for him to get a job in Canada. He told me he applied for so many jobs for almost 4 months. 4 months. He could not get a job. But once I saw his resume, we helped him out to prep his resume properly. Started helping him out the whole process, you know, pitching his resume to the right people. I don't apply online because I always recommend people, if you can get an email, send your resume directly to the email. Do not apply online because people are doing the same thing. You got to stand out. You got to do it something different, right? So what's it called? We helped him out, prepped him out for the interview. Boom! Within a month, he got a job. You know what I'm saying? This is something I can help you out with, definitely. I'm gonna be coming up with some testimonials so I can show you guys how I actually help these people out, right? So it's not like I'm just talking. I gotta show proof also, right? So yeah, 100%. I'm gonna be working on that. Show you guys some testimonials of people that I've helped. All right. So we got one question. I was looking at apprenticeship at Sky Service. They had a day shift only apprenticeship. It sounds amazing. Yeah, Sky Service is a really nice. Oh my, Sky Service is definitely one of the best MRO companies I would recommend. The reason why is I'll give you guys a secret here. It's Sky Service, right? And you guys didn't hear this from me. You did not hear this from me, right? I have not worked there personally, but I know guys that I have friends that work there, right? It's Sky Service. You can actually get your AMP license, your American license there, right? Because before America, your AMP license, all you got to do is for you to get an AMP license, you can actually just go to the States, prep yourself for like 5 days and write the examination for the AMP license. But now they have a requirement whereby you need a reference. Like a company has to refer you, like telling the FAA that hey, we need this guy because it's working on American. You have to have an opportunity to work on an American registered aircraft, right? You have to work for a company that is registered in America, right? And because Sky Service does a lot of what is it called servicing for a lot of American aircraft, private jet mostly, right? You can actually have the ability to get your FAA license, right? They actually do send people to America to get their license, FAA license. So it's a win-win, right? If you get the FAA, you get the AMP and the AME, right? Trust me, you know, that's one benefit. That's definitely one benefit there. I'm actually considering getting my FAA license too. I just don't have the reference. That's all I need. someone to sponsor me to give me like a letter or something, right? But Sky Service is definitely a good company for sure. So we have one question here: Mohawk or Fanswell? Which college should I choose? If I was to choose one, I would definitely say Mohawk, and that is because I am familiar more with Mohawk, right? I've heard Fanswell is a nice one, but the thing is, you also got to choose a city whereby you know there are also external. There are a bunch of external factors you have to consider too, right? Like you know, do you want to live in a city that is a lot of people? If that's the answer, I would say maybe London is more has more people than Hamilton, right? No, is do you want to live in a cheaper place? Definitely London. So Fanswell is a nice choice, right? But when it comes to like from my experience, my my knowledge, I will definitely go for Morg. That is because Morg is like right beside KF Aerospace, which is a big MRO company, right? And I believe they have some type of partnership whereby you can graduate and probably get a job easily in the KF Aerospace. But if I was to choose, I would say Morg. But please, there are other external factors you have to consider, right? Cost of living, what is it called? Do you want a quiet neighborhood? Do you want a quiet city? Do you want a city that has lesser traffic? Right. So yeah, Mohawk has Boeing 727, very nice experience. KF Aerospace also gives it tons of yeah, that's what I'm saying. KF is like right beside this is Mohawk, this is KF Aerospace, like right beside each other. There's a lot of benefit there. So if those are the opportunities you're looking for, then definitely Mohawk it's a nice one, right? But there are also external factors to consider there. And if you have more questions regarding hear me, like I said, guys, I do offer if you want to talk to me one-on-one, um it's something I can definitely help you out with. The link is in the description to book a consultation. And also, guys, I am working on something. I know I've been saying this for a long time, but I am working on something right now. It's a website. And this website will be so helpful, especially for people that are going to be writing their cars examination. This website is going to have a lot of a lot of practice questions. All right, not past questions, a lot of practice questions, close to like almost 1,000 questions, right? And this is based on my experience of doing the examination. This is based on apprentice experience of doing the examination, right? Because I feel like there's not a lot of study materials there for apprentices who are about to write the cars examination, right? This website is gonna have a lot of resources. It's going to be free for the first couple months, but it's definitely gonna be like a paid um access website. But trust me, the value there is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I am excited. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. I have tested the website. Recently, I gave the access to an apprentice who was about to do his cars examination. Like I said, I am focused more on the value I provide, right? So I gave the access to an apprentice who was about to do his examination November 8th. November 8th is doing his examination. And I told him to practice all the questions there and let me see how those questions actually help him out in terms of like, does he actually help him out a lot with the real examination? It's not the examination you're gonna have, all right? But trust me, if you study that, trust me, it's yeah, you probably gonna get 75% just studying that those practice questions, right? So I'm excited for it. It should be done by December. I am doing it personally. I'm doing the old questions myself, right? And I'm getting more resources from people to pile up the question. Don't worry, man. Trust me, something great is coming. It's coming for you guys, man. Like I said, my goal here is to provide as much value to you guys. You know, um, yeah. So we have one question. I have a question. Um, A, is math and physics hard subject to be one? What? I have a question. A, is math and physics hard subject? Or do you mean I have a question? Is math and physics hard subjects in my B 1.1 and 1.2 year courses? So I think I understand what you're talking about, right? We is the math and physics hard for B1 and B2? Guys, AME, yes, you're gonna do some math and physics, right? I remember when I was in school, the only physics I did was mostly for aerodynamics, right? Actually, the subject was called theory of flight, right? But it's not like extremely complicated like aeronautic or mechanical engineering, right? It's not a hard math at all. Trust me, if you can graduate, if you can pass high school math, you can definitely pass this. It's not a hard math. It's not a hard one at all. Trust me, it's not a hard one at all. All right. So don't worry about it. Math, yes, you're gonna have some math and physics, but it's not too like an extreme. It's not like advanced math and physics. And even for me, I only had math and physics my first year. I didn't really have math and physics the whole 2 years of my study, right? But yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the math and physics. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. But yeah, guys, I'm excited for this website, man. I'm excited for this website. Let me show you guys like a little glance of it, like a glance of what the website is looking like, right? Uh, a glance of what the website is looking like. I'm not gonna tell you guys what the website is right now. But yeah. Oh shit. I cannot hide it. I can't hide it. I cannot hide it. I cannot hide it. Hmm. But yeah, I'll just give you guys a little glance of it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Share screen. Yes, all right. So this is the website. It's gonna be, you can see, right? The first one is abbreviation and basic, right? Second one, know how to read AMA cars. Third one is like general provisions. And let's say, for example, you click one of these questions, like each modules. These are the modules you need to study. Like it's about 10 modules you need to study for. And I also have a final examination simulator, right? So for you to pass the cars examination, you need to study know at least 10 of the modules, right? Which I already made it easier for you guys, right? So let's say, for example, we want to do module two, for example, right? The quizzes for module two. Um, this is the quizzes, right? Each quiz actually have 50 questions. In the real cars examination, you are going to be having 50 questions, right? You're going to be having 50 questions, the real cars examination. So my goal for you is to give you exactly how the feeling. This is how the examination in cars will look like. So I wanted to give you guys the real feeling of how the real cars examination looks like, right? And each questions will have what is it called? Let's say, for example, you fail choice one, for example, right? You will have the description of why you feel why you feel that question, the reason why the question is wrong, why this question is right, right? It's a lot of resources, right? It's, trust me, it's going to help you guys. And for each module, imagine having um for each module you're having close to 150 questions, like for each module. That is like, it's, trust me, it's gonna be helpful, man. I'm really excited for this. Like the same with module two, right? Same 150 questions, right? Like I said, this will be valuable, really valuable. So that's my goal here. The website is almost done. So once it's done, it's gonna be free access to the website for the first couple of months. I'll say 1 2 months, right? So you guys can get a feeling of it. Then after, it's gonna be a paid access website. it's not gonna be expensive. Like if you can pay for, I don't know, if you can pay for McDonald's, you can probably get access to it. It's gonna be really cheap, right? Because it took me a lot of time, like a lot of time. Like I spent literally almost close to 5 hours just setting up the questions. Like I have my notebook here that I use to set all the questions. I talk to people, I talk to apprentices, my coworkers that have just finished doing the examination, just to give you guys the right resources. So I deserve something, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of my effort, my time, but trust me, it's gonna be inexpensive. It's gonna be really cheap to I get access to it, because my goal is not the money. The goal is to give you guys as much value as possible. But once the website is done, you guys are gonna have full access to it. For the first 2 months, just for you guys to get a feel of it. And it's gonna be really helpful for you guys, that especially for people that are just starting off the school, right? Because I also, let me show you guys. I also have another module here that is for power plants. Let me share with you guys. Share screen. Share screen. I also have another module here, right? As you can see, I have the generators, I have the airframe, I have the power plant, right? So you guys that are about to start your school, this will be really nice practice questions to have. Also, this will be a really nice resources to have. This is generators. This is a airframe. This is power plants. Like by the time you finish this, you already have like an idea of what to expect in school, right? All these ones are still in the process of work, right? It's gonna be probably gonna take me more time to get all this done, like the way I want it. But it's like the quizzes are done already. But yeah, this will be like good preparation, start off package for people that are about to start their career, especially for people that are about to start school. you know. But the website is mostly for people that are about to do their license exam. So if you are part of the people that have those 4 examinations to do, that is the goal for this website, right? But also it's gonna be useful for people that are about to start their schooling, you know. So yeah, I'm excited for these. It should be done by December. I know I've been pushing it a lot, and that is because I went on vacation, 3 weeks vacation, which was nice. I have a vlog for that. I have a really interesting vlog showing you guys my own personal life on my vacation. It's not a crazy one, but like just to show you guys like an highlight of my vacation, right? And that's one of the benefits you get becoming an AME, right? You get a chance to travel. But yeah, I'm excited for this, man. I'm excited for it. So please, guys, if you have any question, please, this is what the live video is for. For people that have personal questions, right? If you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section. I'm gonna be doing these once every week. So it's gonna be on Saturday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time. I feel like that is the best time to do it, because I have people that watch my videos who are outside the country, like in Africa, in Asia, right? So I try to balance it with, especially with my work schedule. Like I'm literally gonna be working by 7 p.m. today, right? Doing the live stream 3 to 5. Once I finish the live stream, I'll go cook some meal, eat, take a shower, go to work, right? So that is the best time I could get it done. But yeah, please guys, if you have any question, this is what the live stream is for. Ask me any question. Ask me any question. Any question, guys. Any questions, guys. Any questions? Any questions, guys? Any questions? Please ask me any questions. And if you want to join the live stream, if you want to drop the live stream, I'm gonna drop the link again. All you gotta do is click the link in the comment section and join the live stream. And guys, please, if you have ideas of type of videos you want me to make, right? You guys request, I make the videos. If you have any ideas of videos you want me to make, you can also drop it in the comment section, so that way I can take a note and make the videos um as soon as possible. I know a lot of you guys want the 220s videos, like the day in my life. The reasons why I've not been making those videos are uh I need some authorization, right? Companies do have policies, right? So I'm currently working on that. Once I get a full authorization, then I'm gonna be pumping out more of those videos. All right. But please, guys, if you guys have any personal questions, this is what the live video is for. Just click the link and join the live video, or you can just drop it in the comment section. All right, guys, I'm excited for this website, man. I'm really, really excited. I put a lot of work in it, a lot of work, a lot of money. It's not cheap because I had to pay someone to build the website for me also, right? But I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. I want to give you guys more value. All right. So please, if you have any questions regarding AME, I know some countries do call it technician, aircraft mechanic. It's the same thing. We do all the same thing. All right. Just drop it in the comment section, or you can join the live video. All right. And guys, I do have consultations. Like if you want to have a one-on-one chat with me, right? It's something I can help you out with in terms of resume building, interview preparation, whatever it is. Just click the link and book a consultation, right? It's not free. Just to let you guys know. I've been doing this for 2 years, doing it for free. It takes a lot of my time, like a lot of my time, but it's inexpensive. It's inexpensive, you know. And the reason why I started charging for it is because I have people, like I literally last week I had almost 6 people book a consultation and did not show up. They did not show up. Guys, time is valuable, man. Like I could have been doing a lot of stuff during those time. You book a consultation and not show up. It's unfair. You know, it's really unfair. Like they don't they don't appreciate they don't even respect my time, right? You know, and that is a problem I've been seeing. That's why put some fee on it. It's not like I'm just a wicked person or I don't want to help anyone, right? People just book consultation and do not show up. It's unfair, you know. Like literally 6 people last week booked a consultation. I came, showed up, waited for almost 10 minutes. They did not show up. No. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions, if you need any personal questions, I do have a one-on-one chat. All you gotta do is click the link, book a consultation. And if you think that you cannot afford the consultation, that is why the live video is here, so you can ask whatever questions you want to. Next week, my goal next week is to do a resume um evaluation. So basically, maybe 5 people can send me their resume, right? I'm not gonna show your name, don't worry about that, but I'm gonna do a live evaluation. Show you guys what to do and what to not do on your resume, how to build a proper resume, right? Like I said, I want to give you guys more value, more value. That's my goal, more value, right? So we can help each other out, man. You know. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, please drop it in the comment section, or you can join the live stream. If you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section, or you can join the live stream. Have any questions? Drop it in the comment section. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Please, any questions? Drop it in the comment section, or you can join the live stream. And yeah, for choosing the, I'm just gonna address these. I forgot to even I forgot to add some stuff in there. What was the question? Uh, Boom, somebody asked the question before. Yeah. So this guy has the either Mohawk or Fanswell. Which college should I choose? Like, um, so when it comes to choosing the colleges, right? You know, there are some factors which I'm gonna lay down right now. There are some factors you have to consider. The first one, right? Is it the right city you want to live, right? In terms of like the cost of living, right? Because if you choose Centennial College, you know you gotta be able to live close to the GTA, right? And the average rental in Toronto right now is going to like 2,000 per month, right? You know, as a student, is that what you want to pay, right? Or you can go to Fastwell, less cheaper city, right? But still get the same value, right? So that's the first factor you got to consider. Second is the opportunity. The school I'm going to, what kind of opportunities can they provide? Yes, you're learning the same thing, but some schools do provide more value and also opportunities. Like, you know, I know some schools do provide internship opportunities, right? So Centennial College, I know they have some collaboration with bigger airlines, so like WestJet, Air Transat, Air Canada, right? They do have collaboration with them. I know more do have collaboration with KF Aerospace, right? So those are the benefits you got to look into also, right? If you want to get more information about that, you can either ask a question right here or you can book a consultation, right? And see how I can help you out, right? So we can have a one-on-one chat. But yeah, um, so yeah, those are the factors you have to consider choosing the the right school, you know. And also, do they have like most schools I know, and that is because it's a minimum requirement by Transport Canada, they have to have theory and practical, right? So I don't think the particle aspect should be that much of a problem, right? Because most schools do have to have a particle class. But yeah, but both schools are nice. Mohawk and Fastwells are really nice schools. I am more knowledgeable about Mohawk more than Fastwell. I have more knowledge about Mohawk more than Fastwell. But yeah, guys, if you guys have any questions and if you have ideas of videos I can make, in terms of like topics to talk about more, maybe topics I have not talked about in the past. Um, this is something I would like to know. Just drop it in the comment section and let me know. Like I told you guys, I will be doing these once every Saturday from 3 p.m. Eastern time to 5 p.m. I want to be a little bit more locked in on these. I want to be locked in. No, give it higher. Try to be consistent. All right. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, please, 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 please drop it in the comment section. We still got 1 hour 30 minutes. 1 hour 30 minutes. I'm gonna be out of here about 5. I'm gonna be out of here about 5 p.m. Have any questions? Question by diffuser0012. What is the best country to study AME? I would say every country has its pros and cons. Personally, I cannot really speak for other countries outside Canada, and that is because I did not study there. I didn't have the ability to work there. But if you're looking to get the best AME license, like the best AME license, if you really want to get the best AME license that will open a lot of opportunities globally, right? I usually recommend the ESA, right? If your goal is to get the best AME license, the ESA, which is the European license, is the best. And that is because ESA license is recognized across Europe. And now you have more than 5 countries you can look for a job, right? Not to talk about a lot of African countries do actually recognize European license, right? So definitely the European license, right? The FAA license is also a nice one to have, right? The FAA, some South American countries and also the Middle Eastern countries do recognize the FAA license. So it's also a good one to have. The Canadian license is also a good one to have too. You can work in some places, some South Middle East. They do recognize the AME license, but yeah, I if you're looking for opportunity globally, definitely the ESR, the ESR B1 B2 license are the best. Make sure you get a B2 because that's where the money is. That's where the money is. Hello, my friend. I'm from Greece. I'm studying B1. From one, I have passed module one, two, three, four, five, eight. I keep going. That's it. I love you. Man, I love when I see people actually chasing their goals, man. I love that. I love seeing that. So I appreciate your love. I appreciate your support, but also please, you got this. You got this, man. Don't worry about no obstacles. Don't worry about nothing. Trust me, it's gonna worth it. Once you pass all the examination, you get that license. That's it. You know. But yeah, big shout out from Greece. I had a good time in Greece. I went to what part of Greece are you from? Last year I was in Athens, and that's like my second. Before Greece was like my top country I have been to, right? Because Athens just had everything I needed, man. I'm really big on like infrastructures, landscape, historical buildings, and Athens had everything. Now the Philippines is the top one. Because I'm not gonna lie, the Philippines was a surprising country that I went to, and I had a good time there. Good time there. But yeah, big shout out to you. Thanks for all the support, for her the love. I really appreciate you guys. Like I started out this channel with no expectation, and I am mind blowing on how much support I do get. You know, and how much people I have been able to inspire to get into this industry, because I see there's a lot of opportunities in this industry, man. You know, and there's not a lot of people that are aware of it. So I want to create more awareness to this program, you know, and also show you guys what to expect after you graduate from school. You know, so yeah. In your opinion, what country is the best for this job to learn things and good money? Like I told you guys, the European license is the best to have, right? The best to have. But when it comes to money, not gonna lie, uh, I'm not the most knowledgeable, but like from my experience and things I have heard, definitely the Middle East. That's where the money is. Like and also Africa, man. Like I'm currently working with a Russian guy who usually contract in Nigeria. He did contracting for 8 years, and he was telling me how they paid him 16,000 USD every month, accommodation paid for. They get 2 vacations per year. The airline pays for their flight, for their accommodation, right? And I've also heard the same thing for Middle East countries, you know, them Dubai's, the Doha, right? Like you can get a contract job, full time job, paying you like almost $13,000, $15,000 a month USD, tax free. You know, America also has a lot of opportunities too. Definitely more than Canada. But the money where the money is definitely the Middle East, Africa, the US. But the US, then I'm hearing some good stuff about America, man. Especially people that are working for FedEx and some American Airlines. There, I heard they're making bread there. They're making a lot of money there. But yeah, definitely the Middle East has a lot of opportunities in terms of pay. Africa, people are sleeping in Africa, man. People are sleeping in Africa. There's a lot of opportunities there, a lot, and they pay for everything. They pay for your accommodation. They pay for your um security. They pay for your meal. They pay you a lot of money. Plus, you get a chance to go on vacation to see your family. Also, in the US, about to get my AMP. Oh yeah, trust me. The US, man. I wish I could get my FAA license. I just need that sponsorship from a company to give me the ability to write my examination. But definitely, the America is where the money is too. You guys see, once you get that AMP, and the good thing about America is you have a short period of time to get your license. So I believe it's like 18 months, right? You can get your license in like 18 months, like literally after school. After school, you get the ability to write your examination and get your license, right? However, moreover, it's like Canada, you got to work, go to school 2 years, do apprenticeship for 2 years, 6 months. Like it's a longer process in Canada and also a lot of European countries. But in America, man, the process is just faster. So definitely, man, you guys have a lot more opportunities. Uh, Especially now, there's a lot of MRO companies in America, and the pay is increasing significantly. Like I have a friend that works for FedEx, and he showed me his paycheck. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, man, you making a lot of money, on all USD too. So for sure. So what about your training? The first 2 years in this job, the money is good abroad. So you got to understand, once you graduate, once you get your first job, the money is not gonna be the best, especially the first 2 years when you don't have your license, right? Like I told people, it's a sacrifice everyone has to make, right? Once you finish school and you get our first job, the money is not gonna be great. It's not gonna be great because you don't have experience and you don't have a license. But trust me, once you get that license and once you get that experience, it's like you finish school, you make some money, you get a first job, you make a little bit of money, you make a little bit of money. Once you get that license and that type course, it's like the graph is like 90 degrees, literally. Like that's how it is, like 90 degrees, literally. Like I trust me, when I got my first job as an apprentice, I was making $19 an hour. 19. That's like, I mean, that was not too bad money. 2016, like the economy was not that crazy that time, right? But from when I got my license, from when I did not have my license to when I have my license and tap courses now, like the money is like times five. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that you would notice too, right? Especially for people that are gonna be going through the contracting route. Like, man, trust me, it's don't worry about the money. For the first 2 years, don't worry about the money. Worry about building experience, building relationship, building contact, get your license. Because those are the things that will get you more money in the future, you know. Hey man, I'm from Brazil. I intended to become an aircraft mechanic to go abroad. Do you consider that a good path? If you could type it out, I'd appreciate it. My hearing isn't good. So, okay, I'm gonna do this for you. Yes, aircraft mechanic is a good path. There is a lot of opportunities. Okay, I'll type it. I'm not gonna type the whole thing out because It's gonna take forever, but I'm gonna type what I just said right now. All right. For Eon BG1JK, this is all I said right here. Where is it? Yeah, this is a reply. Yes, aircraft mechanic is a good path. There's a lot of opportunities. And if you have personal questions, guys, if you have any personal questions, you need someone to talk to regarding aircraft maintenance engineering, you need someone to prep you up, to build a resume, to interview, for prep you up for interview, and also to help you out with your course examination. This is something I do help people out with, right? All you got to do is please click the link in the description. I'm gonna drop the link one more time. You guys can just click the link and book a consultation, and so you can have a one-on-one conversation with me, right? uh it's not free. It used to be free, but people did not respect it. Like literally last week, people booked 6 consultation, did not show up. Time is money. My time is not like to be wasted. Like people do not respect my time that much. That is why I started charging people for it, right? But it's inexpensive. Trust me, it's inexpensive. If you can buy lunch, you can definitely afford this, right? But all you gotta do is click the link, book a consultation, right? And if you cannot afford it, you think it's a lot, this is why the live stream is here. So that way we can have one-on-one conversation, right? You can type in whatever question you have and I can answer it. All right. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, please drop it in the comment section. So we got another question here. I found your videos 2 years ago working as an electrical apprentice, and the videos inspired me to leave. I am heading into my last semester at Centennial College. What are the best places for sign off? Oh my goodness. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for man, these are the things that really means a lot to me. Having the ability to inspire people to pursue their goals, to try something new, like it means a lot, right? And I promise you, man, this is something you're not gonna regret. You're gonna like it. You're gonna be happy you chose this as a career path. I have been in the industry for quite long time, and I'm grateful I chose this. So yeah, what are the best place for sign off? When it comes to like getting that first job, and if your goal is to get a lot of sign off as fast as possible, I usually recommend you to go through the MRO route. So the companies that do perform heavy maintenance, right? Like I said, I'm working on the website right now. I'm actually gonna have all those stuff. So basically, the website for you guys that miss the website, right? Let me just show you guys what the website will look like. It's gonna have a lot of valuable resources there, right? Let me just share with you guys the website. Again, it's almost done, right? So this is what the website will look like. It's why did I want to show you guys? But anyways, the website is almost done. First of all, it's gonna have a lot of practice questions for cars for you guys that are gonna be writing your cars examination. Cars examination is a regulation examination that every AME has to write before you get your license. It's gonna have practice questions, and the questions are how separated as per module. So you have the module one, which is how to read cars, and this is according to the real cars examination, like the way the syllabus of how to study for the real cars examination, right? And each module has 150 questions. So if you click on the, I don't know, third module, for example, right, you're gonna have 50 questions, right? Each module is gonna have 50 questions. This is how the real cars examination will look like. You have 50 questions and also 4 options, right? But yeah, when you get to the website, you're gonna have segments whereby you're gonna have, where to find MRO companies, what kind of tools you're gonna need. Like it's gonna be like a whole new, like a starter package for people that are getting into aircraft maintenance engineering, right? So that way you guys can, it's gonna have a lot of value for you guys, right? But yeah, getting back to your question, right? Where would I get the best? What are the best place to get signed up? So if your goal is to get your sign off as fast as possible, I usually recommend MRO companies. So companies that do perform heavy maintenance, right? The AAR, the Avianor, there's a lot of them. And if you get to that stage, once you get to that stage and you want someone to help you out with your job application, the job process, in terms of resume, to build a resume for you, to prep you for interviews, and also what's good, send your resumes to companies to actually help you out with the whole process. This is something I do help people out with. This is a service I do provide. Once you get to that stage, you can book a consultation or you can shoot me a text on Instagram, whatever. But I usually prefer the consultation route because it shows that you're serious, because I don't want to waste my time with people that just want to waste my time. Like, I don't want to do that. Right. You can book a consultation. I can definitely help you out with that. All right. But for sign off, I usually recommend people to go through the heavy maintenance route. And not only because it's good for sign off, but you build a lot of experience there. When I started off my career, I did not have a lot of hands-on experience, but because I worked in a heavy maintenance facility, that gave me like the ability to actually work with my hands, right? You know what I'm saying? So I usually recommend you to go through the MRO route, the MRO companies. That will help you out to get you a lot of sign-offs, and also um to learn also, you know. So bro, is Centennial in Toronto good? I will be more in Hamilton. I went to Centennial College, really good college. I recommend it. More, it's a great one. But there's some factors you got to consider. Do you want to live in Toronto? Toronto is more expensive, or you want to live in Hamilton? Hamilton is expensive, but it's not as expensive. Um, Hamilton is not as expensive as Toronto, right? So, what is it called? Both schools are great. Both schools are great. Speak slow. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I did not even see that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be speaking. Sorry. I am sorry about that. Um, but yeah. So we have another question. Will AI technically take over AME in the future? The answer is no. And I will give you guys a couple of reasons, right? Actually, AI will actually make our job way more easier. Here's the reason, right? AI will get to the stage whereby, for example, let's say you get a problem on an aircraft, right? Imagine having an AI system that will diagnose the problem for you, give you the right suggestion or what the problem is gonna be, right? That will save you time from troubleshooting. That will save company time from whatever downtime. We save, like, it's only gonna make our job way more easier, right? And how will AI take over a job? I don't see how, because you need physical and human judgment, right? And also, will they create robots that will replace the wheel? Will they create robots that will replace brakes? Will they create robots that will open the engines, that will close the, like, those are those are stuff, like any trade occupation or career, like plumbing, electrician, AME, construction. Those are jobs AI cannot change, cannot take over, right? That is why I tell people this is the perfect time to get it. Trust me, a lot of people are finding about this career path, and in the future, it's gonna get competitive. Like, it's gonna be like, right now, I'm saying, like, it's easier to get a job now because there's not a lot of high balls on this career path. And trust me, in the next 5 years, the way I'm seeing, the people I used to talk to 2 years ago when I started off my career, when I started off this YouTube channel, sorry, I am talking to way more people that are finding out about this career path now. Trust me, and it's only gonna get worse. So please, if you're considering getting into this AME as a career, please get it right now, because it's only gonna get it's gonna be more competition in the future. It's gonna be more competition. But no, AI cannot take over our job because there's a lot of factors that, like, AI is not gonna sign a maintenance release, right? AI is not going to fix whatever. AI cannot replace a wheel. AI cannot replace a brake. AI cannot change HP valve. AI cannot open an engine. AI cannot open. There's a lot of stuff that requires human touch. You know that AI cannot take over, but AI will make our job way easier in terms of like troubleshooting. Like it's gonna give us make troubleshooting way more easier, right? Even for an inspection. Like crazily enough, I saw a video about this crazy technology. Because I do a lot of boroscope inspection. So boroscope inspection is when you actually go inside the engine and then you go to you see the combustion chamber, you see the HPT, HPC, right? You do inspection inside, right? There's the crazy technology I saw. It's a glasses, right? I saw it on the internet. It's the glasses that you wear, right? And you have like a little small ant that goes inside the engine and that does the inspection for you, right? And you wear the glasses, you're looking at everything, right? And you can actually have without glasses, you can make communications with people, and that is how AI is going to help our job. It's not going to take over unless if they create some crazy robot, and I don't think no company is creating that right now. And you know what I'm saying? It's not happening in the next 30, 40 years. I don't see that happening. So don't worry about AI taking over AME. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. It's not gonna happen. Mark my words, it's not happening anytime soon. All right. It's only going to help our jobs. Sweet. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I'm sorry for talking too fast. I didn't really realize that. Thank you. Do you think I can live in Hamilton has 17 without a car? Hmm. Hamilton without a car. I don't know how the subway system there is. I am not sure. For you guys that live in Hamilton, can you help me out? Because I did not live in Hamilton. Um, so I don't know how the subway is there. I am not sure to be honest, but I believe it's possible. It's possible. They do have buses there for sure, but I don't know how reliable the buses there are. But the city itself, yes, yes, it's a good city. It's small, it's inexpensive. Um, yes, there's not a lot of choices in compared to Toronto, but like it's a decent city. It's a decent city. So we have another question. Hey Peter, I got an avionics program. How do you feel about avionics? Yes, avionics is definitely a good one also. I tell people avionics, maintenance, structure, they're all good ones. They're all good ones. Especially for avionics. I have a feeling there's gonna be way, way more high demand in the future for avionics, especially the way how technology is going, right? A lot of aircraft are more avionics oriented, right? So they all fly by wires, right? No, there's more avionics system, right? So definitely, 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 way more opportunities opening up for avionics in the future. Also, but avionics is a good one. It's a good one, 100%. I always recommend avionics. The only license I don't like, I usually tell people not to get, is the M1. M1 license. The M1 license is for mostly smaller aircraft, the turboprop. Like I usually tell people don't get that because first of all, they don't pay that much. They don't pay that much money. Secondly, it's like the opportunities are yeah, I don't know. You might as well just get the M2 license. Get the M2 license or the E license, the avionics license. Because yeah, for me personally, that's just my recommendation. But avionics is definitely a good one. The M2 license, best, best. So guys, please, 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 if you have any questions, drop it in the comment section. So yeah, we have another question. Thanks. How do I get M2 license? So M2 license is the same way of getting M1, getting E license. So you got to go to school for 2 years, right? You go to school for 2 years, graduate accreditation. You work as an apprentice for 2 years and 6 months in an M2 facility. So basically, companies that do operate turbine engines or bigger aircraft. So the 737s, the 777s, the 787s, the 220s, right? Any turbine engine aircraft. Then you work as an apprentice for 2 years and 6 months, write your license exam, you get your M2 license. And if you guys have more, if you wanna talk to me one on one, like I said, this is something I do help people out with. Um, just click the link, book a consultation, and we can have a conversation. All right, we can have a conversation. And guys, I'm excited. I'm excited for this website I'm working on. I can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Do you think going to Hamilton is worth the risk? It's not a risk. It's not a risk going to Hamilton. To be honest, it's not. The reason why is Hamilton is it's not a bad city. It's not a bad city. The only thing it depends on your personality. Do you like bigger city? Like if you want the party life, the social life, then maybe Hamilton is not for you. But if your focus is school, like I just want to lock in for 2 years, get my degree, my diploma. Trust me, Hamilton is it's a good way. And not to talk about it, it's inexpensive as Toronto. It's not as expensive as Toronto. You know, like the rent there is like you can get a nice place, nice 1 bedroom for like 1,200. You know, it's inexpensive as Toronto. But yeah, Mohawk is a good school. Definitely a good school. Hey Peter, for a technician to hear me, do we need more study or do you recommend this pathway? From technician to AME, do we need more study and do you recommend this pathway? To become an AME, yes, you need to go to school, you need to write your license exam. And do I recommend this? Yes, 100%. I do recommend this. Um, I do recommend getting your AME license. It's worth it. It's trust me. People that are like the difference of what you make, the difference of opportunities that open up once you have your AME license, and when you don't, it's like night, like it's like night and days, bro. Like it's you, maybe one time I'm gonna make a video showing you guys my paycheck, not my current paycheck, but like the paychecks I've had previously from my previous job, right? Um, Maybe I'm gonna make a video just to give you guys an idea of what the industry pays, right? Maybe I'm gonna make a video on that. Um, just to give you guys just to actually show you guys that getting your license is really important. It's really really important. It's really important. Like it helps you out a lot. Like in terms of the pay, the opportunities, like you cannot beat it, you know. So please, if you are currently a technician and you want to get your AME license, I will definitely recommend it. And if you need help with that, you need help with your license examination preparation, I can definitely help you out with that 100%. All you got to do is click the link, book a consultation. We can lock it in. All right. So we got a question. How you move and rent without proof of employment? I have to move for first day of class. Um, if you don't have an employment and maybe you are better off getting like a room, like having a roommate, right? because landlords with that rent one room are really flexible. When I was in school, my first year I was in on residence. Then my second year, I had a roommate. I got one small room right beside Centennial College. Um, and back then it was inexpensive. I believe I was paying for one room. I was paying like $400 for one small room, and it was more than enough for me. You can do that. I would say if you don't have a job right now, focus on rentals that are more for like one room. There's a lot of them, especially in Toronto. A lot of them. If I live in Toronto as a student at Centennial, how much is a room with roommate? The market right now in Toronto, I would say one room is probably going for like a basement room is probably going for like maybe $800, 800. You might be lucky to get some for 700. Like like I would say one room is probably going for like 800, and with that $800, you're probably gonna be sharing kitchen, toilet, washroom, and that is why I say Hamilton is. If you're looking for something cheaper, Hamilton is not a bad choice. Like Hamilton, you can get a decent one bedroom for 12, 1300. You know, but yeah. Thank you, Mr. P. I really appreciate your precious advice on AME. I'm looking forward to getting my B1, B2 license soon in Dubai. I've been watching you since last year. Really great. Keep it pushing. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And I also want to wish you good luck and success on your journey. Um, I'm always here. If you need any questions or you need advice, I'm always here. Always here, man. I appreciate the love, the support. Means a lot to me, man. Means a lot to me. Appreciate it. Do you work and do class while studying for AME? My first year, no. But my second year, the reason why I did not do my first year was because we had 9 courses first year. And trust me, ain't no way I had time to be studying and working, doing 9 courses. But my second year, my schedule opened up a little bit. So we had, I believe, 4 courses my second year. So I had more time to work and study. Right. So I did work and study my second year. My first year I did not. Luckily I had the luxury of my parents supporting me in my first year. So guys, if you have any questions, I have about 47 more minutes. I have 47 more minutes. After this, I have to get ready, take a shower, cook, eat, and go to work. But I'm trying to be consistent with this. I really want to start getting these live videos going on, so we can have a conversation. When applying to Centennial, do I need recommendation or motivation letter? Thanks again. No, you don't. You do not need recommendation or motivation letter. You don't need a motivation. I believe what you need is your transcript, like your high school transcript, right? And you pay your tuition. That's it. And also the application, whatever application they have. But you do not need any recommendation and motivation letter. No, you don't. I know some universities do need like Centennial College. You do not need that. You don't need that. Have tips to stay on top and pass classes. Yes, 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 I do. First, I always recommend you to have friends. Choose the right friends in school. And I'll give you guys reason why. The first reason is because first of all, the professor is gonna teach you in class, but you're not gonna grab everything. You're not gonna understand everything in class, right? And who's gonna help you out are your friends, people you know, right? And not to talk about when you graduate, those are the same people that probably get you your first job, right? Those are the same people that probably help you out to get the first opportunity, right? And that is why I would say choosing the right people in class, in school, is really important, right? In terms of how to be on top of the class, me what really helped me out properly, what really helped me out when I was in school was I studied before classes. Not every time, but for some most of the time I do study before classes, right? So I just go through the PowerPoints, study for a little bit, and just to get ready before classes. A lot of schools do provide tutorial, right? So you can book a tutor who's gonna teach you, take advantage of all those resources. And lastly, I have a website that will prep you up for school. I'm gonna share it again. This website is gonna be available for people that are gonna be writing the examination. But this website is also going to help you out for preparation for your school because you are going to have the course examination, which is going to cover all the regulation exam. You're going to have generals, which is going to cover all the generals you're going to be doing in class, the airframe, the power plants. Like it's going to cover everything you're going to be doing in school, right? In terms of like past practice questions, sorry, not past questions, practice questions, right? This is something that will be available to you guys, especially for people that are going to be writing the examination, and also people that are about to get into school, right? So if it's something you're interested in, it's going to be available by hopefully by December. I'm trying to get it done as soon as possible. I'm really pushing it out as soon as possible. All right. So, what percentage is practical? What percentage is theory? Good question. That is actually a really good question. So I will use my personal experience when I was in Centennial College. Um, the percentage of practical when I was in school. So my first year, I remember it was like 70%, 70% theory and like 30% practical. But the second year, that is when I started doing more practical second year. Like I'll say about 60% was like practical, right? Your second year. So don't worry about you're gonna get a feeling of both practicals and theory. Like my practicals, we had to do a lot of composite material. We did the hanger, we did sheet metal, we did electrical. Like it's a lot. You're gonna be doing a lot of practical, especially if you go to Centennial College. They are good with particle. You are gonna be actually be working on live aircraft. Like even my second year, I had a chance to run an engine, do an engine run. My second year, I had a chance to do an engine run, high power. I remember it was the King Air. We did a high power engine run. Does your website help with avionics too, or just maintenance? Right now it's mostly focused on maintenance, and that is because it's gonna take time for me to create the whole thing. But trust me, before it's gonna have avionics also. It's gonna have a lot of avionics resources there. But it's gonna take time. I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it. I'm really like every day I spend at least 1 hour every day just working on that website. It's gonna have everything, avionics and maintenance. It's gonna have avionics, but right now it's mostly focused on maintenance because there is more demand for maintenance right now. But it's gonna have both avionics and maintenance for sure. Yo, brother, I'm about to graduate in a month. What is the best way to get a job? Any advice or suggestion? Thanks. Yes. The first one is your resume. Your resume, is it good? How is it? How you highlighting your skills, your qualifications, the best way, right? Secondly, how are you applying for jobs? Are you applying for jobs like everyone, right? Are you just applying online, or are you going in person, dropping your resume in person? Are you creating a relationship? Going to LinkedIn, reaching out to AMEs, send your resume there, emailing HR, right? So those are the factors that I usually tell people to consider. And if you don't want to go through the hustle, you don't want to struggle, you want someone to make your job application, your job process way more easier. It's not gonna happen in one day, right? But it's going to be way more easier than you doing it by yourself. This is something I can help you out with. I have helped almost 12 apprentices this year alone to get a job. One licensed person, 12 apprentices. I can help you out with that. I can help you build a really good resume, help you out with the job process, right? I'm not going to be applying online. I'm going to be emailing HRs. I have contact. I'm going to be emailing HRs, right? And once you get that interview, I'm going to help you out to prep you for interview also, right? This is something I do help apprentices with. And if you need that type of help, it's a service I do provide. All you have to do is just book a consultation whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, the link will be in my bio, right? I'm just gonna post the link one more time. You can book a consultation through this link. It used to be free, but now it's not free. The reason why it's not free is because people don't respect time. When it's free, they don't respect it, right? Last week, close to 6 people booked a consultation, did not show up. I was on the Zoom call looking like a fucking dummy. Did not show up, you know? It's unfair. People don't value your time when it's free. That is why I put some fee on it. It's inexpensive. Trust me. And whatever, if you apply for the service, you actually get it, whatever discount, the payments you'll make. But it's the service I provide, right? But trust me, you are going to see a result. You're going to see a result fast. It's not, you're going to see a result fast. All right. So if it's something you're interested, just book a consultation and let's talk. Let's see how I can help you out. All right. I'm a good I'm a good school student. Do you think I can do aeronautic engineering? I like it if I has a lot of practical. Aeronautic engineering is totally different from maintenance. Aeronautic is mostly focused on the manufacturing of aircrafts, right? And if you feel like you're a smart student, you're more into the designing part of engineering. Aeronautic is a good one. I was meant to do aeronautic engineering, but I guess life just have different plan for me. But I wanted to do aeronautic, but I don't know, man. Ever since I got this AME, I just love it. I just love it. I really do love it. You know, I really do love AME. So aeronautic is a good one. It's not a bad one. You know. Yeah, thanks for the suggestion. I'll be contacting you if I need anything. Yes, 100%. I'm always here. I'm always here to help you guys out. You know, I'm always here to help people out. Trust me, it's gonna worth it. This is something people gotta understand, right? Making that sacrifice, like I will give you guys this crazy story. And I think because I'm telling these stories and I'm not showing proof, that's why some people don't believe. I'm actually gonna bring some of the apprentices that I've helped out. So maybe one time we'll make a video to show you guys. There was a guy that he came as an international student and he told me after graduating for almost 3 months, he could not get a job. Right? He showed me his resume. I'm like, bro, this is why you're not getting a job. So we fixed his resume, helped him out with his job application. You guys would not believe his first apprentice job. They started paying him with $28 an hour. $28 an hour as an apprentice, right? Whatever money he paid to me to help him out, he made that money in one day. You know what I'm saying? So like it's the sacrifice we all have to make. We all have to make, right? You know what I'm saying? So please, guys, reaching out for help, and it does not have to be me. You can reach out to other AMEs that will help you out. But reaching out for help makes the whole process faster. It makes it faster. It makes it faster. I wish I had a me. I had me when I was graduating. I wish I had me when I was graduating. I know for sure I would not spend 3 months looking for a job. You know, and that is why I'm here on YouTube to give you guys the right information to help you guys out. Because I know how it is. Spending a lot of money, spending a lot of time, and you cannot find a job after school. It's frustrating. Like I know that feeling. So if you're in that stage of life whereby you graduate from school or you're about to graduate and you need help, I can definitely help you out. To in terms of the job process to make the process fast. All right. And maybe next week I'm going to do something whereby I will tell some people to send me their resume. Maybe like 5 people send me their resume, and on the live video we're gonna go through your resume and see what to fix on your resume to see what to fix. Right? I think that's the best thing I'm gonna be doing right now. All right, guys. We have about 30 more minutes. If you guys have any question regarding hear me, and first I want to say thanks to everyone that showed up today, man. I'm really, 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 really happy. I'm really happy. Makes me happy. All right. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free. If you guys have any questions regarding AME, please feel free to join or ask me in the comment section. Questions: do you only work night shift? Yes, for now I'm working on the night shift. Uh that is something you gotta be ready for too. Um especially as an apprentice, you are gonna be working night shift for sure, for a long time. But also depends on the company whatever company you get a job for. Some MRO companies they give you the ability to work days. But if you work for an airline company, you're gonna be working night shift. Work night shift for at least 10 years, at least. All right, bro. Thanks for your answer. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you for showing up. I appreciate you for showing up. It means a lot to me. Uh, it means a lot to me. Thanks for your support. If you have any questions, I'm gonna be back Saturday next week, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time. Please show up and ask me whatever questions you have. All right. Appreciate it. Where are you working? I work in Montreal, Quebec right now. Are you still an apprentice? No. I am a licensed AME and I have two type courses. I have the 220 and the 787 type course. Yeah, getting your license. get your license. Get your license. Goes a long way. Yes. Any questions, guys? Uh, so we have another question. So you work 5 days a week, 2 days off. No, right now I have this uh schedule called 455. And most AMEs, this is gonna be your schedule. It's called 455. So basically you work 4 days and you get 5 days off. You work 5 days, get 4 days off. You work 5 days, get 5 days off. Right. It's a rotational schedule. I know it's confusing. But some companies do offer 5-2. So basically, you work 5 days, you get 2 days off. But for the most part, you're gonna be working 4, 5, 5, 4 days, 5 days off. Uh, 5 days, 4 days off. 5 days, 5 days off. Are you contractor? I used to be a contractor. I used to I used to work contracting. I did contracting along a lot. During COVID, I did contracting for close to a 2 years. 2 years. Like contracting for you guys that once you get your license and you want to make real money, like real money, contracting is the way. Like contracting is the way. Like as a contractor, you're making nothing less than $10,000 a month. No, especially if you get a good contract, they pay you per diem. Like I have a friend right now that's getting almost $1,000 for per diem. You know, so contracting is I should do contracting, but I don't know, man. It's I want something right now. I just want something stable. You know. So do you get paid? Do you get paid for your days off? 5 days off doesn't. Okay, I know how it sounds. It sounds like you're not making a lot of money. No, it's not. Actually, if you do the calculations, you are doing even more hours. Like you're doing the same hours as a regular 5-2, right? So you are doing 12 hours a day, right? So we usually start like around 8 and you finish 7, right? Even the days off, like the days off is just to because you're doing sometimes you're gonna be doing 60 hours a week because you're working 5 days, right? So you work 60 hours a week and you get 5 days off, right? And you work another 48. Like if you do the math, it's confusing, but if you do the math, it's the same thing as working 5-2, like 5 days, 2 days off. So don't worry about the pay. And there's a lot of overtime. It's a lot of overtime. So it's the same pay as working 5 days and getting 2 days off. But because of rotation, some companies just want to have that 5 days off, 4 days off to give you good rest, right? You know, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Same thing. Like next week, I'm gonna have 4 days off. I'm gonna be off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Um, and that is where I usually have time to either travel or make YouTube videos and edit my videos also. So, and guys, if you have topics you want me to cover, if you have topics you want me to cover, um, to talk about on YouTube, please you can drop it in the comment section. Yeah, I know it's confusing. It feels like you're gonna be making less, but it's the same thing. I think you're even making more working 455. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, please feel free. And guys, what is it called? uh if you have personal questions you want to talk to me one-on-one, I do offer free, I do offer one-on-one consultation. The link is gonna be here. I'm gonna drop the link again. This is the link. All right. Just click the link, book a consultation. Once you pay for one consultation, the next one you're not gonna be paying is gonna be free. The reason why I made it a pay consultation is because people are not respecting my time, right? When it's free, the people just take advantage of it, and But but once you pay for it once, the next one you don't have to pay for it. I don't really care about the money. The money is not my problem at all. But just people don't respect time. That's the thing. And this is my Instagram. You guys can just give me a follow on Instagram also. So, but yeah, please, if you have any questions, feel free. Can you do more videos on 220? Yes. Yes, I will be doing more videos. I just got back from vacation. So actually this is my first week getting back to work. So I'm gonna be making more videos. Probably gonna get the video done this week. I'm gonna edit the video, probably gonna upload it next weekend. So yeah, I'm gonna do more videos. But I just need some approval first. Okay, before I upload the videos online, I need some approval first. But yeah, guys, have any questions? Please feel free. Feel free to ask me the questions. All right. We got 23 more minutes. Guys, I want to, for you guys that are just joining right now, I have a website almost done. I'm going to show you guys one more time. Yeah, the website is going to be really good. Like, it's going to have a lot of practice questions. Like, each module is going to have 150 questions. Like, let's say, for example, these no, it's gonna have 50 questions, practice questions, like practice questions, But your car's examination is gonna have a lot, you know. But yeah, the goal is to create more value to you guys. But once it's ready, I'm definitely gonna make it available for everyone. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry, I am tired. Crazily enough, at 7 I have to get ready for work, but it's okay. I like what I do. I'm gonna be doing this next week also. So 3 p.m. Eastern time to 5 p.m. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. And I want to say thank you guys for showing up today. I really appreciate you guys showing up. Means a lot to me. Taking your time, asking me the questions, it means a lot to me. So yeah. If you guys have any questions, I'm here to answer your questions. All right. And what do you guys think about mentorship program? I'm thinking of starting a mentorship program, right? Whereby you can apply for the mentorship. We're gonna be having at least 1 to 2 calls per week. What do you guys think? It sounds like a good idea. What do you guys think? Is this something you guys are gonna be interested in? We're gonna be having one calls mentorship. You know, it's gonna be a good way to build connections, build friendship, right? Thinking of starting something like that. What do you guys think? Like more of a coaching and mentorship program. Uh, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, I am getting tired because I actually worked last night. I worked last night. I got home at 8:30 today. I slept for like 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Slept for 6 hours. Woke up at 2:30. Get ready for this live video, and I'm doing live video now. Probably gonna end the live video soon. Go cook. Get ready. Take a little nap at 6. Get ready for work. So yeah. So if you guys see me yawning, it's not because I'm getting bored, but I worked last night. That's probably why. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, guys, any questions. Any questions, guys? Any questions, guys? Any questions? Guys, like I said, I do offer consultation. If you want to talk to me one on one, just click the link here. Just book a consultation, all right? Any questions? Well, I guess that's it for today. But yeah, this was a successful life. I'm really, really grateful for everyone that showed up today. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Means a lot. But taking your time to show up and ask me all these questions. I'm gonna be doing this more and more and more and more often. Every Saturday, I want to lock in. Like I said, I want to lock in on these live videos and just to give you guys more values. You know, like I said. So yeah, appreciate all the love for today. Like I said before I leave, if you guys need any personal questions, you want to talk to me one on one, you need someone to guide you in terms of like building your resume, interview preparation, job process, course examination prep. This is something I can help you out with. All you got to do is click this link. I'm going to put it in the comment section again. Click this link and book a consultation, and we can talk. All right. For you guys that are new to this channel, my name is Peter. I am a licensed aircraft maintenance engineer, and I have videos regarding aircraft maintenance engineering on my channel. I show videos of what I do on a daily basis, and I also have educational videos. So please do not forget to check out those videos. Appreciate all the love for showing up today. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be doing this every Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern time to 5 p.m. All right. Appreciate the love. If you guys have any personal questions, just feel free to join the live. All right. Thank you so much for you guys that are still here. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys next week. All right.